Adjusting the main door and the ashpan door on your Kuuma Wood-Burning Sauna Stove.
So in this case, if you notice your stove is burning maybe a little hot, you're not sure, maybe you can see a little gap after say 10, 12 burns. You notice there's a little gap here. The gasket's just not sealing to the frame properly. Now, this can happen because the stove heats up and then cools down. So as the metal expands, it also contracts. Once in a while, that shifts the lever. So all you gotta do is grab yourself a piece of paper. You wanna start from the rear on the main door. You stick the paper in the back, shutting the door. And then if you can pull the piece of paper out, and you can notice how I cannot remove this piece of paper, that gasket is sealed tightly against that frame. You're gonna do the same thing in the top. I cannot remove it. And then all the way around the door. Now, after you've checked your main door, you'll check your ashpan door. You do the same thing. Put it in the back. Go ahead and shut your ashpan door. If you can pull it out, it needs to be adjusted. And by doing that, what you can do is this little lever here, you can move this lever in. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna take an Allen key wrench, put that in there, loosen it up, move it just a hair. Shut it. If it doesn't move, you're good to go. If it moves, you gotta adjust it a little more. And that's the same thing all the way around. Now the top latch can be adjusted with a 7/16 socket. All you're gonna do, loosen the two, open the door, loosen the two, move it back a hair, go ahead and try it again. If it doesn't adjust, if it doesn't shut, what you're gonna do is loosen these top screws on the top and the bottom. You're gonna go ahead, open the door, put a 1-inch piece of material. I like to use just a little piece of steel here. Press the door in on the top, the bottom. You want to avoid hitting this with a hammer because you could dent the shell. Then tighten again. And what you're gonna do, as you're shutting, you're gonna notice it's a little tight. That's okay. Go ahead and just kind of press it in. All you're doing is pressing that gasket into that frame. So then what you're gonna do is reset your latch. Use your piece of paper, make sure it's tight. If it gets tight, you can't pull it out, you're good to go.